Happy Hill's air echoed with the cheerful songs of colorful birds, and children's laughter rang through the green fields as they played freely, celebrating the harmony of nature and village life. In this vibrant place lived a bright and curious girl. She was a night owl because of her optimism. Her name was Tabitha. I never really learned how to prioritize my tasks. Every evening I tie out the goats, feed the chickens, and try to finish all my chores before bedtime. But somehow there's always something left undone. I tell myself, just one more thing, Tabitha, you can do it. Yet when morning comes, I'm too tired to greet the sun. My body heavy, my mind slow. Why is it so hard to rise after working so hard to finish everything the night before? Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it's not about doing it all, but knowing when to let the day be enough. Tabitha's wise mentor, Elder Yeshua, approached with understanding, not by making a fuss, but gently beneath the shade of the flowering lignum vitae tree, the wood of life. Its leaves swayed softly, whispering stories as old as the wind. There Mama Belle, Dory, and young Tabitha sat waiting. Tabitha caught sight of him in the distance. "Here he comes," she whispered to herself, his eyes sparkling with mischief. "Riddle me this and riddle me that, and guess what not?" He greeted them, his voice lilting with playful challenge. What rushes so quickly even the sound of its own hooves is drowned beneath the thunder of its own momentum? No rhythm finds the ear. The sense of self is lost in the rush. Silent warnings are ignored as fatigue creeps into muscle. Injury blooms in the bone, galloping too swiftly to notice what is left behind, what aches beneath the music of its speed. Tabitha listened closely. "A galloping horse can't hear the sound of its own back foot, isn't that so?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "I run too fast for the sound of my own heart. I chase the days, push through the ache, hardly pausing to listen to the stories all around me, or within me. Sometimes I wonder what I'm rushing toward, or what I'm running from. I sense the stumbles, the moments I nearly fall, but I press on, deaf to the warnings echoing behind me. If I could be still, just for a breath, perhaps I'd hear the wisdom in the trees, the quiet song beneath my own racing pulse. Perhaps I'd remember what it means to move with purpose, not just speed. Perhaps I'd find myself again, not in the thunder of momentum, but in the hush that follows." Mama Belle smiled, her voice gentle. The sense of self is lost in the rush. Silent warnings are ignored as fatigue creeps into muscle. Injury blooms in the bone, galloping too swiftly to notice what is left behind, what aches beneath the music of its speed. Tabitha's eyes widened, realization dawning. I forget the sound of my own heart. I ignore the warnings echoing behind me. And so it was, beneath the ancient tree, the wisdom of self-regulation passed quietly from old to young. The shroud of impulsivity would not pursue the folks of Happy Hill from that day on.